Welcome back to the Coins Numismatics series, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting and numismatics. Today, we will be exploring a significant piece from the United Kingdom, the 5 new pence coin issued in 1970. Known for its historical significance and distinctive design, this coin has become a subject of interest among collectors and numismatics. In this video, we will cover its detailed history, design features, mintage numbers, market value, known errors, and what makes this coin so desirable in the world of coin collecting. So, let's jump right in and explore the 5 new pence 1970 coin. 5 new pence 1970 coin. The 5 new pence coin, introduced in 1968 as part of the UK's transition to decimal currency, represents a notable shift in British numismatic history. Before its issuance, the British pound was divided into 20 shillings, each shilling containing 12 pennies, making a total of 240 pennies per pound. However, the decimalisation of British currency simplified the system, with the pound divided into 100 new pence. The 5 new pence coin became a key element of this transition, eventually circulating alongside other new coins such as the 1, 2, and 10 new pence. Historical context. The 5 new pence coin was first issued in 1968, though it became a prominent feature of British currency in the years that followed, especially as the UK officially adopted the new decimal currency in 1971. While the design of the 5 new pence coin itself remained relatively consistent throughout the early years, it was the 1970 release that saw the coin truly reflect the growing confidence in the decimal system. Notably, the year 1970 marked the point at which the transition to decimal currency was well underway, and people began using new pence coins in their daily transactions. This coin holds particular importance because of its role in the post-World War II economic environment of the UK. The late 1960s and early 1970s were marked by a variety of economic challenges for the country, including inflation and the devaluation of the British pound. The introduction of decimal currency aimed to simplify the economy and bring stability to the nation's financial system. The 5 new pence coin stood as a symbol of this new approach to British currency, moving away from the old pre-decimal currency that had been in use for centuries. Design features. The design of the 5 new pence coin is one of the most distinctive and iconic among British decimal coins. The obverse front features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by renowned sculptor Arnold Machin. This particular design of the Queen's effigy had been in use since 1964 and would remain on British coins for several decades. The portrait is a classic profile of the Queen, wearing a tiara and surrounded by the legend Elizabeth II, DW, which stands for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. On the reverse of the coin, the design showcases a large, stylized image of a rose, thistle, shamrock, and leek, symbols representing England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales respectively. These elements are arranged in a circular pattern, with the denomination 5 new pence clearly inscribed around the edge. The design was created by Christopher Ironside, a British artist who is known for his work on British coinage during the 1960s and 1970s. The reverse design was part of a series of coins that sought to represent the unity of the 4 nations within the United Kingdom. The inclusion of these national symbols on the coin was a way to emphasize the strength of British identity and the shared history of the people across England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. Mintage numbers. The mintage of the 5 new pence coin in 1970 is significant in the context of the coin's history. While the exact number of coins minted in 1970 can vary slightly depending on the source, it is generally accepted that the mintage for the year was quite high. Around 375 million coins were struck in 1970, making it one of the more widely circulated coins of its time. This high mintage was in line with the government's effort to replace the older shilling and florin coins that were being withdrawn from circulation following the introduction of decimal currency. The large mintage of the 5 new pence 1970 coin ensured that it was readily available to the public for everyday transactions. Despite its relatively high mintage, the coin's historical significance and its place in the transition to decimal currency have made it a key piece for collectors, particularly those interested in the 1970s era of British coinage. Market value. In terms of market value, the 5C new pence 1970 coin remains relatively affordable for most collectors, though its value can fluctuate based on its condition and any unique features it may possess. A coin in average circulated condition, often referred to as good or fine condition, will typically be worth just a few pounds or less. However, coins in uncirculated or mint state can fetch a higher price, sometimes reaching several times their face value, especially if they are part of a complete set or come with provenance. It's important to note that market value is also influenced by the rarity of the coin in question. While the 5 new pence 1970 coin had a large mintage, certain variations or error coins may command a higher value in the numismatic market. For instance, coins with unusual die markings, misprints, or other anomalies may be considered more valuable by collectors who specialize in rare or error coins. Errors and varieties. As with many coins, errors or misprints can make a 5 new pence 1970 coin particularly intriguing for collectors. While the 5 new pence coin from 1970 is not known for having any major widespread errors, there are a few variations that can add interest to the coin. A key area of focus for collectors is the type of die used during the minting process, as variations in the quality of the die could result in slightly different details on the coin's design. For example, some coins may exhibit weak or uneven strikes, where portions of the design are less pronounced or not fully visible. These issues can sometimes be mistaken for errors, but they are often a result of wear on the minting die. Nonetheless, collectors who specialize in error coins may still find these types of variations worthy of inclusion in their collection. In addition to the general strike issues, there have been occasional reports of coins with off-center designs, or coins struck with more than one die. These anomalies can be rare, and if found in good condition, they may attract more attention in the marketplace, especially if authenticated as genuine error coins. Collector interest. The 5 new pence 1970 coin is a popular item among collectors for several reasons. First and foremost, it represents a crucial moment in the history of British currency, marking the nation's official shift to a decimalised monetary system. Collectors who are passionate about British numismatics, especially those who focus on the history of decimalisation, will find this coin to be an essential part of their collection. Additionally, the 5 new pence 1970 coin's design, which features iconic national symbols, appeals to collectors interested in British heraldry and symbolism. The use of the rose, thistle, shamrock and leek represents a rich tradition of British imagery that is deeply embedded in the culture and history of the United Kingdom. This makes the 5 new pence coin a significant piece for those who appreciate the artistic and symbolic elements of coinage. In recent years, the coin has also gained attention from collectors who are looking for well-preserved examples in uncirculated or high-grade condition. The sheer number of coins minted in 1970 means that there are plenty of examples available on the market, but finding one in pristine condition can be a challenge. As a result, those who are able to obtain such coins often consider them valuable additions to their collections. Conclusion. In conclusion, the 5 new pence 1970 coin is a fascinating and historically important piece of British numismatic history. From its role in the decimalisation of British currency to its timeless design, this coin offers collectors a glimpse into the past, while providing an opportunity to engage with one of the most significant changes in British monetary policy. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 5 new pence 1970 coin is a must-have for any collection focused on British currency.